Hey, this is Sam here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you just how easy it is to make savoury cheese muffins in the air fryer using the Ninja Foodi air fryer lid. They're absolutely delicious, so easy and perfect for potlucks, picnics, barbecues and so much more. Right, so we have a wonderful double page where we'll be showing you how to cook cheese scones and also cheese muffins. That's the photo for the scones and that is the photo for the actual muffins. So as you can see, it's the exact same ones we have here. Look, that's one of the beautiful yellow ones. And these are just brilliant because the food just comes away in them and it's really easy for washing up. And then the recipe for this one is just here. And I'm going to be running through how to do these cheesy savoury muffins using the Ninja Foodi air fryer basket. Of course, it can be done in your normal air fryer as well, and it's just brilliant. Well, one thing we do, you won't see in a lot of recipes, is a lot of people will say, oh, use a pan to melt this, or use the microwave for this. In this, we actually recommend melting the butter in the air fryer because it's brilliant for it. So you want to start off with your butter and your garlic and adding it into your air fryer basket like that, placing the lid down, and then you can air fry it. So when you're setting the time and temp for melting butter or using it for proving bread using the Ninja, you need to use the bake or roast setting instead. When you ask me, do you use bake or roast, I normally always say use air crisp. But the reason why you need it for melting butter is because the temperature doesn't go this low on normal air fryer mode. So then you need to, on the bake, get it all the way down to 120 Celsius. That's 250 Fahrenheit, and then press start. And we've baked. So grab yourself a teaspoon and give it a good mix. It won't be properly fully melted, but it'll be well on its way. It's about there, it's perfect. So now you just want to give this a chance to cool down because you don't want to be adding it to your main mixture yet while it's still piping hot, and then you can use this time to make the rest of your mixture and get everything prepped ready, and then we can make the muffins. And then once it's cool enough for you to hold it like that without you thinking you're burning yourself, then it'll be fine for adding. And then whilst I've been waiting for it to cool down, I've mixed up everything else. So as you can see, you've got all the other ingredients in there. You can add the flour after the butter or do it the other way around. It really doesn't make any difference to the recipe. So I've already added the flour there because it just saves me a job. And then I've got all the cheese and ham measured it out as well. So now what I recommend you do is into your big bowl, you add in your butter and then grab any bits of the garlic and then slowly mix it in, and then all you've got left to do is add in your cheese and your ham. Use any cheese you want. I love Gouda, I love Edam, obviously I love cheddar cheese. You know you've got it right when it's thick, when you're mixing it in. And then once it's had its whisk, you can swap that for a spoon. The spoon does a fabulous job as well. And then go at the bottom and make sure it's all nicely mixed. And then it can start being used into silicone. But what I absolutely love to use is one of these ice cream scoop. It's great for getting the perfect size. So then once you've done that, add in your silicone and then grab yourself an ice cream scoop. And if you look at that, that's just the perfect size for muffins. Just do some more. And then this mixture is enough to do a dozen with. So I'm just going to do 6 so that I've done 1 batch of them in here. A bit more in that one. You can adjust if you've got some with too much in and you're feeling like some of the others haven't got enough. So I'm going to add a little bit more to that one to level it out a bit. And I tell you what gives this the wow factor is if you use a quality Greek yogurt. And then those are absolutely perfect now for air frying. So lid down and then turn on your air fryer. Make sure you set to air fry mode. And then set the time to 15 minutes. And then you're looking for a temperature of 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, and then press start. And we've beeped. And these are the lovely muffins. Oh, wow. Look at how much they've risen, especially if you fill them up that little bit more. They look absolutely amazing. And you can do the same thing with sweet ones as well. If you head over to recipethis.com, search for our strawberry muffins, and we've done some of those in the Ninja as well. I'm just going to wait for these to cool down and then we can tuck in. Right, so they've had a chance to cool down a bit, so let's take a closer look at these muffins because they're just so lovely. And if you look at the bottom, they're perfectly cooked on the bottom as well. And if you do overfill them a bit, like that one, they just make them fuller, like kind of like the coffee shop muffins, like the size of the ones you get at Starbucks and things like that. And that's how they will look. And then, like I mentioned, look at how clean this is. A quick wipe clean on these and they're brilliant. They're one of the best accessories I've ever bought. I mean, the cheese just melts in the middle. They're just absolutely perfect. I'll just give you a closer look. They're just absolutely amazing and you'll just love them in the air fryer. So don't forget to pre-order yourself a copy of the Air Fry Cookbook, available in both hardcover and paperback, and it's just brilliant for getting to know your air fryer. It's got 140 easy to follow everyday recipes. No fancy recipes that is just going to remain never cooked. It's everyday stuff like cooking chicken, chips, frozen food and all your other favourites. And of course, if you pre-order it now and you live in the UK, you're paying just £10 because it's on a pre-order price right now of just a tenner. As well as this, there's calories included in all of the recipes, making it easy for you if you're calorie counting. There's a fantastic vegetarian and vegan section if either of those diets apply to you, and it's just a brilliant all-rounder from us air frying for 10 years. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.